What's your destiny? I have a beautiful reading for you today. I am going to channel spirit. I'm going to use the angel cards, the tarot cards, and I'm going to bring you messages of transformation. It is a beautiful year. The number is 8. This year is an 8 year. So when I say 8 year, it's like 2024. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 all comes to 8. And 8's a very fluid number. They're very abundant. Like there's so much that can happen in an 8 year. I personally deliberately got married on the 8th of the 8th. And after many years of miscarriages, we made a baby on our wedding night. And it's just amazing what can happen when we set the intention. So we've got a beautiful alignment of planets at the moment. Up until April 1, we have no planet in retrograde. So that is full steam ahead, my darlings. So I'm going to take a moment to get clear with you. I'm going to see what Spirit wants to bring for you. So take a moment, check out the beautiful clear diamonds, 1, 2, or 3 with beautiful clarity. See which one's calling you. Don't forget to stay to the end so I can tell you how to win a one-on-one reading with myself. And do not forget my upcoming events. I have a beautiful dance event happening in person this Sunday, but I also have online classes starting. Working with Spirit starts next week, and I still have a few spaces there. And also, who wants to be a Reiki practitioner? Who wants to learn? We can do that easy online too. So that's there for you as well. So check it out in the descriptions. Everything's there. Drop me a line. Let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit wants to transform for you. All right, number 1. Now, by now, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I use intuition and I channel rather than the traditional meanings of the cards. But I do have my good tarot deck here. Now, this is one I actually don't usually share. This is one I play with myself. But here we are. Spirit said it's time to share this one. So let's get to it. I've looked into your beautiful crystal, and there's so much. It's like this massive shift that's happening with you at the moment through little steps. So what the vision I'm getting here is little plant pots with little, you know how they just shoot up? I'm getting that. So that might be literal for some of you. You might have just planted your own herb garden, you know, veggies or you know, food, which is a wise thing to do at the moment, I'm sure, with all the weather and the cost of living, etc. And I feel like it's all paying off. The hard work that you've done is starting to pay off. You're getting quite clear already with where you're going for this year. But the transformation for you is going to take you by surprise. It's not exactly what you thought would happen, and it's certainly not playing out how you planned. So when you get out of your own way and trust the process, you've done all the hard work. You've done all the hard work, so let it be. Absolutely let it be. You've harvested it. Now it's time for it to grow. Hop out the way. Now here I'm getting quite a pressure around my head. So for some of you, you might be a bit of a control freak and you don't like the sound of letting it go. But I know that you've been up in your head a little bit, like things need to go quicker. Now I get 3 of water. Now with this card, it feels as though, and again, I'm using intuition, like what's coming out to me with these cards, not exactly the traditional tarot, but water's all emotion. And I feel like you've been through the depths of emotion and you're coming out the other side. Now, I feel like there's Oh, there's been something that you've really been pushing up against. It feels like the challenges have been very real, but you've been rising. And it's almost like you go, all right, next day, new day, let's do it. What's the universe going to throw at me today? And you're just like, yep. And I've said this before, and that meme that goes around, and I love it. I'll actually have to post it this week sometime on my socials. But the one where there's the person just hitting all the words, like, negativity, depression, overthinking, bad vibes, and they're hitting the words. Like, that's what I'm seeing with you. It's like, well, bring it. I know where I'm going. I know what I want, and things that are coming at you, you're finding this innate ability just to either downplay them, not get sucked into it, or just put the spot fire out. You're not having a blaze anymore. It's just a spot fire here and there, and you're just popping. It's interesting. I just get the Tin Man. In Wizard of Oz, he takes his hat off and he just pops it on over the fire when the witch comes. And that's you. I've seen you just take your little hat off, pop it off, pop off the fire out. I can't even speak. So it feels like there's so many things happening around you, but you're the calm. You're absolutely the calm. You take off the hat, you put off the fire. Why keep I say that? Why am I saying that? Why can't I speak? It's okay. I'm jumping ahead. I feel like I'm in a rush and I'm getting my words twisted. So I want to come back, because I blend with your energy, you see, so I'm really excited. I haven't even had a coffee today, and I'm really in this energy. I want to pull back because your energy has been ruled by your emotions, and you've done the hard work, but you've been going too fast and missing little bits. But in saying that, you've been putting out the spot fire. So you're absolutely the calm within the storm. But it's time to pull back a little and just take a breath. Emotions, they've been guiding you. We can't let our emotions rule us. We can sit with them, we can feel them deeply, but there's emotions that have been blocking you from the next step. So have a look at them, give them some attention, don't ignore them, don't let them rule, and just take a moment. Water is very important for you as well. Just, having nice long baths, soaking your feet, sitting by a river, going to the ocean, or even just, going on YouTube and listening to the waterfalls or the rain. The water is very healing for you. It's like this big cleanse. It's like even those little shoots, the plants that I see, the seedlings, they just need a little bit of water. And you've done the hard yards. Hop off and just allow yourself. All right, that card just jumped out at me. All right, we've got the Eight of Earth, and if you see that, you can absolutely see Earth. It's just that grounding, isn't it? It's really coming back. But I can see those 8. They remind me of trees, or if you have a look at this card, they're the seedlings that we see, right? And now the fruit is coming. And there's your 8 again. Your 8. The divine guidance of the 8. This is definitely your year. It doesn't feel like there's anything new that you haven't already started. So when things happen for you this year, they'll be coming, like you'll go, oh, where'd that come from? That's left field. But you've already got the momentum. You've already got the intention. You've already put it out there, what you want to have and achieve and be by the end of the year. The universe has heard that. You've done your foundation. Now it's just time, one step at a time, to take your breath, slow it down, and expect it. Expect miracles. I want to get a different deck. I want to finish with one of these bad boys. Oh, yes, Jessie, that's my dog in the background. Yes, she likes to talk. She likes to talk a lot. So you'll find animals, no doubt, are trying to communicate with you as well. Notice them. Notice them and let yourself feel. Breathe. Meditate. So you've done the hard yards already. To get clear, the clarity for you comes through the thoughts that will drop in, the spirit messages that will drop in through meditation. The action has already been done. You've put out your intention. You've planted the seeds. They're all shooting up. You're in the year of the 8. You've set your intention. Now it's the faith. So get out of your way. Get out of your way. And just to finish, I'm going to a festival this weekend and I've packed my car with all my stuff, so I don't even have my little table I usually have here. So I'm just leaning down on the ground where my cards are. And I just want to finish with you with this one card, and it is simply, hush, listen. Listen to those messages you get. The hard work's done. Physical hard work. Now it's the belief, the moving through the emotions, the meditation, the getting clear in your knowing and your belief. And that, my darling, is your reading for the beautiful diamond number 1. Wow, nobody puts baby in the corner. That's what I get with this diamond. It's so interesting how everything changes when I tune in. This one is so different to number 1 because this reading is just like, you are ready. You are in the spotlight. You are in amongst it. You have come out of nowhere here, some of you, general reading, but you're very much in the spotlight, taking control of your world. You're very clear with what you want and you're getting it. You're already getting it. Now be very mindful what it is that you're getting, because sometimes we get things that we think we didn't ask for, but I guarantee everything that's happening with you at the moment, there's an aspect of you asking for it. Now, take what resonates, but hear me out. When we ask for things that we don't necessarily say that we asked for and they're not great, why would have we asked for it? What is it? Had we asked for more attention from someone and then fell over and hurt ourselves? Did we ask for a break and then get sacked? You know what I mean? Like, be very clear. Because when you put it out there, the universe is always listening. And I always say, be definite with the infinite. Always. So whatever's going on in your world right now, you are the creator of that. And because you have got this energy that demands attention right now, be mindful what it is you're calling in, because you're getting it. You are getting it. All right, we've got the 5 of Earth here. Now the 5 numbers is the number of opportunity, but also the number of crisis. So I know with the Chinese symbol of crisis is the same exact one they use for opportunity. So this is all perception with you. Get clear on what lessons are happening if things are going ways that you don't want them to do. What is it you need to learn so that you can move on? But also enjoy the moment. This is an absolute blessing right now. Where you are is like a queen or a king on a throne. You're, oh, hello. This one just threw at me again. Ace of Earth. Look at that. It's the ace. Like, you're at a brand new beginning, and I just see this red, it's like a red carpet being rolled out for you. So wherever you step out to next, make sure it's what you want to do. You're doing it for yourself, no one else, because whatever you do next is a success already. It's already happened. And it feels as though when you step into this power, into this energy, into this next creative space that you're going, it's all you. It's absolutely all you. You're the one that got yourself here. You're the one that's doing this. There's a little bit of work to be done still. And it's maintenance, really. It's maintenance. But you're very much the creator here, and you're in the driver's seat. You're absolutely in the driver's seat and you're getting attention. People are looking at you. People want to know more. So it could be for some of you that you've done all this study and you're ready to build a business from it, and you're like, oh yeah, but I've just got to do another course, or I've just got to write some more notes, or I've got to sit in this class, and rubbish. Right now in this energy, just go for it. Because the thing with what happens next is you will learn more on the job than you could possibly in a classroom. And you've got a lot of personal experience that you will be equipped with. So you don't want to be a perfectionist here, because that's procrastination. The light is shining, the stage is on, and you need to stand into that light and get center stage. Get center stage. The planets are aligned for you, the lights are on, and there is an audience waiting to hear. Now, you may find that this sounds all foreign and is scaring the shit out of you. Well, anything that's worth doing is scary. There's so many people that come to my classes sometimes and they say things like, I'm so scared right now. And I'm like, good, because if you weren't scared, what would you be? Bored? Cocky? What is it? You want to have that flame, that fear, that anticipation, that not knowing, that faith. Because all those things make a beautiful recipe for success. And that, my darling, is where you're headed right now. You're in it. You're in the energy right now. Take it. Take the opportunities that make you sing. You may be singing the music. Let the music guide you. Let the music play. Save it for... I'm getting Fraggle Rock song again. I've got this before. Let the music play. Save it for a rainy day. I don't know the words, but something about that. Don't know. Red. Fraggle Rock. There's a character there called Red. Fiery. So I don't know what that means. It would be probably a small percentage of you that might know what this means, but red, whether or not you're... I'm going red right now. I'm actually getting hot. So I'm not sure what that message is at all. I'm going to leave that. All right. And then you've got the messenger of air. I need some right now. I think that some of us are getting a bit hot and flustered with this message, thinking that you're not enough, but you literally are. And I have to take this off because I am literally so hot. And I get hot when I get emotional, and I get hot when spirit's really close. And I know right now there's a lot of spirit close, and I know a lot of you are getting emotional just by the thought, like, nothing's holding you back here. It's all like the energy is just all go. All go. And whatever it is that you want at the end of the year is happening right now. I can see it, I can feel it, and I'm getting hot. All right, let's get some more information for you. Oh, hello, this is just cause and effect. Cause and effect. So, don't underestimate the 1%ers that you're doing at the moment. Just those 1%ers. And it could be as simple as making a phone call, asking a question. It was interesting. I was listening to the radio the other day, and they had this segment where you could call in and say, if you could do absolutely anything, what would it be? And a woman rang. It'd be hilarious if it's one of you listening. A woman rang and she says, I want to hug a chimpanzee. And they said, oh, okay, well, have you ever tried to make that happen? And she says, no. And he goes, oh, well, what, you didn't think to maybe just ring the zoo and see if it's a thing? She's like, no. So if you want to do something, how? How is it going to happen? Because you could be a simple phone call. It could be just ringing the zoo and seeing if it's a thing. People hug chimpanzees. I've seen it. That's an example. So don't discount the fact that you want to do something. Make it happen. What is it that needs to happen? Work it out. Work it out. No one's going to do it for you. But the energy that you've got here is moving forward very quickly, but it's very much all eyes on you. All eyes on you. Stage, center stage is very exciting. This is an awesome reading. Whoever's getting this, this is just the pump up that you need, the final push from spirit. Take it, go. And you're going to learn more than you've ever learned on the job, doing it. Not now, not thinking about it, not learning it. It's absolutely what happens next. That's more the growth and the lessons right there. Please excuse me for bending down to get my cards today, but I just want to finish with one more card for you. And it's this one. It's the flow of prosperity. You're literally stepped into it. You're in it. Enjoy the ride. Yeah! Awesome reading for you. Don't forget to listen to the end to win a one-on-one reading with me. And check out my upcoming events in the description. Mwah! Well, aren't you a dark horse? You are absolutely amazing with where you're at the moment. Very secretive indeed. It's like you're holding a treasure really close to your heart. And I don't know if you want to share this just yet. And when I say a treasure, it could be a skill, it could be a secret, it could be something that you're holding on to that's someone else's secret. But it feels as though the truth will set you free. Wonder what that's about. Quite suspicious, really, isn't it? Truth will set you free. We get the Empress. You're really holding yourself together to others. You've got this mask on that's neutral. You're not giving away anything at all. I know in class, I used to sit in a circle and do mediumship, and I remember people used to say to me that I was really hard to read for because I'd give them nothing. I'd just sit there and just let them tell me. I was like, well, you're reading me. And that's what I feel like with you. It's like you're giving nothing. You're giving no clues away. But behind the scenes, there's some absolute beauty and power. Some of you might be feeling as though you're getting shut down by some people around you, not being respected, not being heard, and there might be a bit of a numbing sensation where you've just shut off and you're just going through the motions. Now, Spirit's coming in to give you a beautiful spiritual cuddle and let you know you're fully supported because there's something brewing that you can't see yet. And it could be things like an opportunity for you to step out of what you might think is prison. It might be, and when I say prison, it could be just the train of thought you're in, the people that you're surrounded with, that I feel a little bit like at the moment, physically, you may be stuck in a situation, but it's only a matter of time because there's this influx of energy that's going to just boost you. It's like this instant decision where you go, I'm out, or I'm on, or this is it. There's like a big, you know how some people declare everything they do, and then a lot of times they don't do it. And you're like, oh gosh, you're all talk. You're the thinker. You're the type of person that has got all your ducks in a row behind the scenes. And you're going to pull the trigger almost on whatever happens next. And people are not going to see where you came from. You are a force to be reckoned with. Absolute force to be reckoned with. And this is because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself. We've got the Seven of Earth. You've really been sitting in nature, haven't you? You've really been feeding off that energy of Mother Gaia. You've played out every single scenario in your mind in depth. And when you're ready to take action with whatever this might be, you're going to surprise yourself, but you're not going to surprise yourself. So you're going to surprise yourself that you did it, but you're not going to surprise yourself how successful it went because of all the meticulous planning. You're like this sneaky little squirrel. That's the sort of energy I'm getting with you. but you're very clear on what you want. But you have played out every single scenario. So you spent a lot of time in the background. A lot. Excuse me, I just dropped some cards. And the card that dropped for you is name the thing. It's time to call it. It's time to do it. Because it's like the closest to you don't even know about this. And Spirit's coming in to give you a big, beautiful cuddle, as usual. But it's like a bit of a firecracker up the bum. Ready to make it happen. Make it happen. Call it. Name it. Say it. Don't declare it and do nothing. It's more like, do it. And then they'll see. This sounds like a cryptic message, but I feel like you're cryptic anyways. I'm sure you're following. All right. Right. You have been writing. I feel like this is already documented on paper. If it hasn't been for some of you, do it. Because when you see it, it's just... no, I feel like this is done. I feel like this is done. It's just confirmation. I just feel like you've literally got a plan. You've got a plan of attack. And you've just been sitting on it. You're like a chicken on an egg. It's about to hatch. That's exactly what this is. And you know what? I still feel it's quite secretive because there's not much I can get more than what I'm already saying because everybody's unique. Everybody's got their own thing, but it's been secret for a reason. Some of you, it's because of safety. Other of you, it's because you're quite protective and, you know, you've seen in the past that people might steal your ideas or not take you seriously. So you're not doing it for anyone but yourself because you've chosen peace. I get it. Yeah. You've just chosen peace. You didn't want to have those discussions. You didn't want to tell people so they tell you that you're doing it wrong or anything like that. You're very clear. You're very clear. This, my darling, is coming to fruition over the next couple of months. You already know where you're going to be. I feel like there could be a move for some of you. It could be a move office. It could be a move of a house. It could be interstate. It could be overseas. Like there is an absolute move coming in the next 6 months that will shift you physically. And that could be just the plan for some of you, you know, what this whole thing is. But for now, just find the blessings in your current situation, even though you keep almost fantasizing and daydreaming about where it is that you're leaded. Have a look around you because there's plenty of blessings. There's plenty of blessings. It's a very exciting time for you. Very secretive. I almost want to go, well, what is it? But you don't have to share until you're ready. But I do feel like it's coming over the next month to 3 months. That's how it feels with the action side of things. The action side of things. But Spirit's very much here, giving you a beautiful nudge, gently. This one's a gentle one. It's not so dramatic like some of them. Yeah. But you've got this. You've sat on it long enough, my darling. It's time for it to birth. And that is your reading for diamond number 3. Now, an opportunity for you to win a one-on-one reading for February. Geez, we're nearly finished February already, going into March. What I would like you to do is I would like you to share when you knew 100% unshakable faith that Spirit was with you. What was it? Was it something you heard, something you did? Did something move in the house? Did you think of someone and they called? What was it? I would really love to hear your relationship with Spirit. So please share just something easy that when you just knew 100% Spirit was with you. And I will pop them in the comments and I will pick a winner out at the end of the month for a one-on-one reading with me. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all those algorithm things. But if you want to journey on working with spirit classes with me, it starts Friday 23rd online, 10 a.m. to 11:30 Australian Eastern Standard Times. And I also have an event in person on Sunday next week as well, Dancing with Spirit under the Virgo sun, Virgo moon even. And I'd love to see you there. Drop me a line. Peace out.